Today's topic is 10 great ways to increase profits. So take notes, get a pen and paper ready, because even if you implement only one or two of these strategies, they are going to help increase the profits in your business. But today I have 10 ways that you can increase profit in your business. And many of them can be implemented straight away for greater profitability. And greater profitability, of course, means more money home in your pockets for you and your family to enjoy. And that is, of course, part of the reason why we run a business. We run a business to make money. Even if we are not motivated by money, it is so important that our business pays us for the time, energy, and effort that we put into it. Because, of course, remember that a business generates money and a hobby costs money. We are not running hobbies inside the Uncover Wealth community. We are running businesses, and we are running businesses that give us the success and the financial freedom that we want, not what anyone else wants, but what we want. And the way to do that, of course, is to increase our profits, regardless of whether we are a 5, 6, 7, or 8-figure business owner or a startup who is just starting to generate revenue. It does not matter. Increasing profits should always be a focus in the business, because ego can make you just want to focus purely on revenue generation. But if no one is keeping an eye on the profit, and if the profit is not dialed in, then all that revenue that you're generating, all that incredible growth that you are having in your business, the money just disappears and trickles away, and we don't want that for anyone at all. Of course, we take care of all that compliance stuff as well, all the bookkeeping stuff too, but what we love to do and focus on with business owners is increasing profitability. So without further ado, I'm going to dive into those 10 great ways to increase profits. Number 1, lower costs. Continually seeking ways to shrink that gap between your revenue and your costs so that you increase the profits. So making sure that you are eliminating costs that don't actually contribute to the business. What I make sure that people understand here is that costs can fall into a number of buckets. Okay, we can have costs that are 100% necessary to keep the lights on. We have costs that are delivering us a positive return. So when we spend money on them, they are giving us money back, essentially. We have costs that are then potentially money leaks. That's the third bucket. Now, money leaks can include costs that are nice to have. Yes. Number 1 is lowering costs. So one of those is checking for money leaks and eliminating those money leaks. But under that as well, we have things like checking if there are tasks, checking to see if there are tasks that are being done by team members that can be eliminated altogether, that actually don't need to be done in the business, that you're spending money on their wages or their hours and they don't need to be done at all. So making sure that you can check those kinds of things is going to be important as well. Improving your workflows, that helps lower your costs. Calls for team huddles and asking for input on how workflows can be effective and most efficient can be really important as well. And regularly checking in on how you can zoom in on the cost of customer acquisition. For example, are your marketing strategies dialed in? What is your cost to acquire a client? Understanding that they're in the right place as well. And then, of course, negotiating with things like suppliers or landlords. You don't get what you don't ask for. So making sure that you're doing that on a regular basis as well. So that's number 1 in terms of lowering costs. Number 2, the second great way to increase your profits is increase prices. Most people's prices are way too low. Most people are woefully undercharging for the incredible service that they provide their clients, for the incredible support and transformations that they give. So test out increasing your prices. If you don't feel like you can suddenly double them, that's okay, but maybe you should be increasing them by 5%, 10%. often you will find they have zero effect on the sales that you bring in for new clients. And maybe you want to grandfather in your old existing clients, that's okay. But having a look at that is going to be really important. And as you increase your prices, you might need to tweak your positioning, you might need to tweak your messaging, but increase prices. Most people do not increase prices frequently enough, do not review their prices frequently enough. I highly recommend that people have to review their prices at least quarterly in their diary. Set aside an hour, 2 hours as a recurring diary entry into your calendar to periodically review your prices to ensure they are where they need to be. And whilst you're doing that, evaluating your overall pricing model and structure, your ascension model that you have in place, and those kinds of things as well. Number 3, the third great way to increase your profit is improve your lead generation, increasing the number of people who find out about you. You can do that through, for example, boosting customer referrals. That is one of the most cost-effective ways of advertising. And by focusing on something like customer referrals, it focuses you on providing even more of an amazing service to the current customers and clients that you have. So getting that in place and getting a system that works for that can be a really good idea, and also cost you very, very little. So enlist your marketing team to come up with a streamlined referral system and test it to perfection. You can also connect with other businesses in similar industries that link nicely to yours and have some kind of referral agreement with them. And that can help improve your lead generation, therefore improving your revenue and increasing your profits without incurring lots of extra costs as a result as well. Number 4. Improve lead conversion. So converting your leads into paying customers. Make it easy for people to buy from you. All too often, I see loads of hoops and things that people need to jump through in order to make a purchase, in order to give you money. Make it simple. Have a simple and effective system of purchase that starts from inquiry all the way up to delivery and even the after sales side of things. Again, set aside time to really scrutinize your sales process. Maybe there are areas that you can tweak. And after all, the devil, or perhaps the profit, is in the detail when it comes to it. Make sure you're monitoring your lead conversion rate, making the tweaks, and then monitoring the results. Number 5, taking amazing care of repeat customers. Your current clients can be incredible profit channels for you. So in taking care of your repeat clients, think about things like reselling, so touching base with past and present clients. It is very likely that if you've given them an amazing service before, they'll want to transact with you again. Taking care of your VIPs, your top 10 or 20% of clients, they can be treated amazingly. And again, they are the ones that are helping drive profit in your business. Aside from cross-selling and upselling, you can give them exclusive offers to make them stay longer. You can loop them into that referral program that I spoke about as well. So taking really great care of your VIPs. You could educate your clients so they use and consume your products more and therefore get better results and therefore buy more or refer more in terms of taking care of your clients and making sure that you maintain those incredible relationships. So making sure that your customer service is strong and that your communication with your clients is completely on point as well for your business. So number 6 is increasing the size of a transaction. Typically, the bigger the sale, the bigger the profit. Now, if that is not the case in your business, you need to look at your profit model and your pricing and your sales model. You need to make sure that every single one of your products, programs, and services in itself is profitable within its own silo. And as people move up through your ascension models or increase their transaction size, the profit should also increase at the same time. And in which case you can then encourage your customers to go for those higher value products or services, and or selling by volume as well. So giving client discounts for bigger purchases or for staying in programs longer or those kinds of things, depending again on your business model as well. Number 7, focus on profitable aspects. Boost the best performing items in your business. So which of your efforts are paying off? When you do something in your business, what is the action that results in the most profitable outcome? Getting clear on the actions that actually happen in your business that drive profit and drive results, making sure that you are then tracking those actions, that you are managing your team to those actions and those metrics, and yourself as well. If it's only you in the business, making sure that you're still tracking and managing yourself in those aspects as well. And number 8, mobilizing your team. So vision casting, goal setting can do wonders for your profit. Encouraging your whole team that everyone is actually a salesperson. Everyone should be able to have a positive impact on the bottom line in your business. And if they don't, then it's time to review what their job description is. It's time to review the matrix you're managing them on and working out how you can layer in your team having a bottom line positive impact with the role that they do. This is incredibly helpful at actually getting everyone to step up and drive profit in the business, so it doesn't just feel like you. Sometimes when we hire and bring team on, we can feel like we just have to work harder to pay their wages. Making sure that your team are mobilized, vision casting, understand the goals, and understand that they have to impact the bottom line, understanding their matrix and how they do that is the way to make sure that your team are also focused on increasing the business's profits as well. Number 9, online social proof. A strong online presence is a massively cost-effective way to increase profit. From simple things like maintaining your website, making sure that is well crafted and conveys the quality that you have for your product or service, making sure that you are dialing in on things like SEO so that when people search for what you do, you come up. Also, things like maintaining your social media platforms so that you are delivering value to people, that you are providing incredible content, and it's all in there. Asking your current clients for reviews on those platforms as well helps link in with your social proof as well, and interacting with your prospective clients online, making sure you reply in a timely manner. All those real basic things is a great way to help increase your profits as well. And number 10, never stop learning. The moment you stop learning is the moment you stop growing as a person, as a business. Consider the ways that you can learn and grow in yourself. Invest in yourself. The biggest investment you can make is actually in yourself and also in your team, the management, the leadership of your team as well. Because when everyone is learning and everyone is being invested in, it's that whole saying about a rising tide lifts all boats. So take online classes, purchase resources, send them to your team, enroll your team in things. It is a great way to increase profits as well. But I hope that these 10 great ways to increase profit has given you some food for thought. I would love to know in the comments which has spoken to you the most and which you are going to go away and look at. So thank you everyone again for tuning in. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have an incredible rest of your day, and we will speak very, very soon. Take care, everyone.